From Bronte Harbour in Oakville, Ontario, you're watching HighView TV, where facilitating excellence in the management of your wealth is our purpose.
My name is Mark Barnicat, and I'm the president and co-founder of HighView Financial Group. Thanks so much for joining me today for a special presentation that I hope will inform you about a unique investment approach to helping you reach your investment goals. As an investor, I'm going to be chatting with you today about the investment realities or pain points that you're probably challenged by today, and how HighView has intentionally organized our firm to take these pains away and help you better pursue your investment objectives. Investor realities. In our experience, investors of all types are currently faced with a variety of pain points, or what we call at HighView, their realities. Having worked with clients over the past few decades, they appear to have about 8 realities that currently challenge them. Let's take a look at each one of these realities. Portfolio sustainability concerns. Investors of all types work very hard to accumulate their assets, and the last thing they want to happen is for those assets to be lost. This includes all types of investors, including families and institutions, such as group retirement plans, foundations, and endowments. For this reason, investors are becoming increasingly focused on the sustainability of their assets for not only their lifetime, but in many cases, for future generations. As a result, investors are increasingly searching for answers to questions such as, are our assets structured in a manner to fund our future goals and consumption requirements? In other words, will we be okay? Disconnected advice. Far too often we see new clients who have historically received advice from their various professional advisors that, although of high quality, is often disconnected. In other words, the advice from the various professional advisors is not integrated advice. As a result, this often creates planning and structural gaps that can have serious negative consequences for clients and their assets. Limited understanding. This reality has been a concern of ours for many years at HighView, and in our opinion is a product of relative return investing that has come to dominate the minds of so many investors. In other words, so many advisors these days have become obsessed with trying to beat the market indices instead of focusing on portfolios that meet clients' investment objectives while providing for a portfolio volatility that matches their true tolerance for risk. As a result, many investors do not feel that their advisors have necessarily structured their portfolios to meet their unique needs. Conflicts of interest. This is a huge area of concern for many investors these days, and in our opinion is a product of how the asset management industry has chosen to organize itself. Specifically, investors frequently make comments such as, we don't know for certain if the investment advice being provided to us is completely objective and in our best interest. And most importantly, we don't necessarily understand how our investment advisor is being compensated. Variation of competencies. Investors nowadays have complex financial structures that surround their assets. For this reason, to achieve truly holistic financial advice, the sourcing and integration of highly competent financial professionals such as accountants, lawyers, actuaries, insurance advisors, and investment professionals is very critical. The reality, though, is that in the current wealth management landscape, it's often quite difficult to find firms with truly open access to such professionals. Fraud and scandal. With the very public scandals over the past few years, many investors are justifiably concerned about protecting their assets. As a result, they're now asking questions such as, how do I know that our assets are being allocated to quality investments? Or, how do I know that we're not exposed to disreputable professionals? In other words, are our assets appropriately safeguarded? Limited transparency. With the bundling of so many asset management services over the past decade, many investor clients don't feel as if their portfolios are fully transparent in terms of both investment solutions and fees. As a result, they're asking questions such as, we don't understand how the investment solutions provided to us are selected and monitored, or we don't understand all the fees in our portfolio and who is being paid what amounts for the services provided. Cookie-cutter investment solutions. With the development of so many packaged asset management programs over the past several years, Many clients feel that they're not being provided with tailored portfolio solutions, but merely canned or off-the-shelf product offerings. The HighView Difference. So now that you've seen the 8 realities that investors such as yourself face, let's now chat about how HighView has organized our asset management solution to address these pain points. First of all, in terms of the sustainability of portfolios, HighView has adopted what we call a wealth sustainability philosophy. This means that we focus on the preservation of capital and, where required, the responsible growth of our clients' assets. In terms of disconnected advice, we have a philosophy of stewarding our clients' wealth. Although HighView's focus is on asset management, we employ a multidisciplinary governance structure around client assets that facilitates the integration of advice from various financial professionals such as accountants, lawyers, financial planners, actuaries, insurance advisors, and employee benefit consultants. To address the area of limited understanding, HighView adopts an asset liability approach to structuring portfolios. This means that we design portfolio structures for clients that are goals-based so that their assets are matched to their future consumption liabilities, not some arbitrary market index. To address the area of objectivity and conflicts of interest, HighView is completely objective. We do not have any of our own proprietary investment products, and as a result, the only investment solutions that we place in client portfolios are in their best interest. To address variation of competencies, HighView has adopted a model in which we only work with top-tier service providers. We carefully select through a due diligence process high-quality professionals and operational service providers who are part of our integrated client service offerings. To address the problem of fraud and scandal, we adopt a qualitative due diligence process at HighView. This means that we go beyond just the numbers and that we conduct a rigorous investment manager research process that is based upon over 2 decades of experience of due diligencing investment firms, philosophies, processes, and people. To address the area of limited transparency, at HighView we provide our clients with complete openness of their investment structures, their practices, and their costs. As a result, there are no hidden fees and costs at HighView. And finally, to address the challenge of cookie-cutter investment solutions, at HighView we provide customized solutions for each client that are tailored to the unique needs and tolerance for risk, all of which are executed within a HighView consistent way of managing client assets. We refer to this as customized consistency. These HighView solutions are also known as our HighView differentiators, and you can see them listed on the screen in front of you. I'd like to thank you again for taking the time to watch this presentation. I hope that it's provided you with a better understanding of how HighView has uniquely structured our asset management offering to address the pain points that so many Canadian investors unfortunately experience. You can share this video with others by simply clicking on the share button of HighView TV or pasting this link into an email to them. If you have any further questions or comments, please contact me at the information on your screen. Thanks again.
You've been watching HighView TV, a media production of HighView Financial Group. For more information on our firm, please visit us at www.highviewfin.com.